Is there security in time? Please go into. Or there is only security, complete security, in the understanding, in the truth of that all time is in the now. The now is the ultimate security. Understand? Come on, sir. Do you understand? The now is that which you are now. What you are is your consciousness, right? Your consciousness is what you are. Your consciousness is, the consciousness contains your fears, your aspirations, your longings, your desires, your fulfillments, your depressions, your anxieties, sorrow, pain, all the rest of your gods, all that is your consciousness. And in that consciousness is this whole movement of time and thought, right? I wonder if you understand all that. You are your consciousness, aren't you? No? Of course. No? So your consciousness is your faith, your belief, your nationality, your fears, your gods, your British, French, German, Indian, Sikh, and all these divisions which thought has divided the world and human beings. So all that consciousness is you. The selfish activities and trying not to be selfish, and so on, so on. All of that consciousness is you. And this consciousness is the consciousness of the rest of mankind. Because every human being in the world, everyone, from the most primitive, from the most uneducated to the most highly sophisticated, educated, they go through all this. The faith, fear, longing, depression, anxiety, sorrow, pain. Every human being in the world goes through it. Whether he's a communist, socialist, capitalist, or Democrat, or doesn't belong to any group, right? So this consciousness is shared by all human beings. Right? I'm afraid you won't accept that. Quite right. Because you have been trained, educated, religiously in other ways, that your consciousness is yours and nobody else's. And somebody comes along and says, look at it carefully. What you are, inwardly, you may, the outward trimmings may be different, but inwardly, your consciousness is like the man in faraway village, primitive, ugly, uneducated. He's just like you, almost similar to you. And so you are not individual at all. I know all this is very difficult to accept. You are the rest of mankind. You are humanity. And when you separate yourself, then begins all the problems. This separation causes conflict, fear, isolation. And your heaven is filled with isolated spirits. So, is this a fact or not, or just a romantic concept? That every human being suffers, either physically or psychologically, inwardly. Every human being is anxious about something or other. Every human being is frightened. He wants some comfort, hope, God, a father figure, or mother figure, whatever you like. So your consciousness is shared by all of us, by all humanity. Therefore, you are humanity, not some separate British, French, for God's sake. You understand all this? Then one begins to realize the immense responsibility one has. Then one begins to realize the nature of love. Though you may love another, but that love is not restricted to one. Because you are the entire humanity. You are the world, and the world is you. May I get up, please?